Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 57. It's the Washington football team taking on the Tennessee Titans.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the NFC champions, the Washington football team. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. A first look now for Darrington Evans. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Here's Evans. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Henry again on second down. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he'll go down at the 28. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. 8 yards to go on second down. They'll try the left side with Evans. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll look to throw here. They'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me,
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I
and
like that
really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Running from the gun with Henry. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sims.
2nd and 7.
Back to throw here. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They'll look to throw again.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And here's a give to Gibson.
Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
7 yards, the pickup there.
On 2nd down now. It's Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. With a 1st touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, it's Tannehill. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that is Allen, still down following the play. Appears to be shaken up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he's got his man on the out route.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll try the right side with Henry. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Tannehill.
Quick slant to Brown. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Second and 16.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up. The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Sims. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams fighting through. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, Gibson. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Back to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 50 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. Shreds the tackle. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Henry running right. And some strong running. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sims.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. And his kick is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go on the next drive for Washington.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now here's a throw that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
The like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Tannehill on first down. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To try again after the sack, Tannehill. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one is slant to McLaurin. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. The 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
On first down, Gibson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Coming up on 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now back to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So that challenge, a successful one.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion.
And they're able to ground it in there on the two-point try, and you and I were talking before the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early? That's what people are wondering about.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. A 3rd down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They're going to look to throw. And Thomas has it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw again. The quick slant caught.
Touchdown, Washington.
Logan Thomas, a 5-yard touchdown.
And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point forthcoming. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Tannehill now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on third down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there, and he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the first down.
Yeah, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
From the 44, Tannehill. This complete to Jones.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Tannehill. Caught by Jones. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now it's 2nd and 9. And the busy night for Henry continues. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Gives us his fullback. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he's going to pass this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Tannehill now running the option to the right side. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Well, there was a trust factor in that call, turning and handing it to the big man in the backfield, trying to pick up the first down. But how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once more, Gibson. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 99 yards rushing for him now. A big part, no doubt, of why they lead in this Super Bowl. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Open man is Samuel, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd and 5. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Gibson again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibson. It's a first down and more for Gibson. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Thomas brings it in. Touchdown! Ian Thomas from 17 yards out. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. A 10-play drive that time. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago is starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Ebron caught left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And that is incomplete here. 2nd and 10. Tannehill throwing again. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Now Tannehill. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On first down, Tannehill. Short little throw to Ebron. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. To throw is Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Here's Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Henry again. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Gibson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Back to throw here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw again on second down. Tannehill toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off at the 48. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Washington on 3rd down.
3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And this one is right down Broadway. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. That catch good for only a couple.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Tennessee. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Again, Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first two plays. Now third and goal. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. An out route there for the score, a quick out route.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being inside 2 minutes of play. So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They begin the drive with Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Kings of the Super Bowl are the Washington football team. They win it, and they will once again possess the Lombardi Trophy.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.